everyone, welcome back to another Stonehearth Alpha video. This is release 42, and in addition to bug fix and mechanic change, they add some bit of new features here. And the very first one I'm gonna show you here is the wall map. When you click on new game now, you will have access to a wall map here, and you can select on it where you want to start. So it's a pretty cool feature, and you can go about everywhere, but also you can roll a new map, a random one, and you can do that till you find one that's to your liking. And this one looks good to me. So and this here looks like a nice spot in this valley here between the mountains. So ready, embark here. And while the screen's low, we have a sort of animal here that looks a bit tough, with armor and some kind of thorny weapon. So I don't know if it's gonna be some sort of critter or enemy or even allies later, but yeah, there's something about it. Okay, so here we start again. This nice wall I just picked with mountains around, and in this valley here between them. So that's the spot I picked, and it's nice. We have some trees and bushes. This is perfect. So it's the same thing again. Let's pick this place and start all over. And now we have one of these people there is carrying the saw. Yeah, the saw is very important. It's one of the change they made in this version. It's now you can promote the carpenter from it. So you start with one saw, and I get to do that later. But let's say it will be the same for every tool, like this said. It will be built, and then you can use it to promote someone to its profession. So now let's get some wood for starters. And then I think we're gonna build what I call a tree-wall shelter. It's a very basic structure, and basically how you do that is well, first let's pick this place here, and you shift click, so you can put another piece after another, and when you're done you just release shift and put the last part, and that's how you make a tree-wall shelter. So we can use it to put some furniture in it and such. So that's it. And now let's get back to the saw and promote one of these guys to the carpenter. So I guess we shall pick the one who carried it first. Heh, Bolt Loose. It's pretty fitting name for a carpenter. So there he's going. So now we have a carpenter. And now what's new too, he's gonna build his own workshop. So you can pick a spot here. That's a character sheet again. And this one here, yeah, that's the one I want, is to build a workshop. So let's put this around here and make his own crafter stockpile. So that's how it's gonna be now. And it's gonna be the same, I guess, for every tool and its corresponding profession. And then the new professional is gonna build his own workplace. So now let's get crafting. And as you can see here, there's nothing new there. So let's make some fences. I didn't build any in the other videos. So let's make a few pieces. And I will show you what it looks like. At least it's gonna be different. Yeah, so I think you need 2 pieces per fence part. So it's gonna take a lot of wood to do that, as well as the 3-wall shelter. So there we go. We have a post here. It looks a bit strange, but it will come together, believe me, when we put the pieces right next to another. So let's get more wood from these bigger trees. So fences eventually are probably gonna be used to well, to fence an area, obviously, duh. But I guess it's gonna be used too to when there will be gonna be some animals to make a sort of farm or something there. Okay, so now okay, we got a lot of wood. It just scattered everywhere there. They didn't bother to bring it back to the stockpile. Well, let's make more fence piece, so our camper is not gonna run out of work. Yeah, so let's start building the fence. You just select one of the picket fence and place it where you want to build it. And I just like the description. If it's not white, is our like unfulfilled? Yeah, no, it isn't. Well, at least for now, there's no painting or such. But so let's just get a wooden raw fence. So you just put the pieces right next to another, and they will fit together, just like magic, or at least like craftsmanship. Yeah, one thing I noticed too is I think it wasn't like that before, but it's in this version and probably the next one. I don't know if it's intended, but when the carpenter is making something and putting it in his stockpile there, like he's doing right now, some other people will come and get this piece and put it to the common stockpile. So I don't know if it's intended or bug, but that's happening right now. So yeah, he's still working on the fence, and the first one just failed at starting the fire, so she's gonna do it. Yeah, she's better at it. Not a lot of women in this LP, but they just rock by making the fire real. So our little camp here is it's coming together. Yep, I think we're gonna run out of wood. Oh, there's still some over there, but it should be in the stockpile where it belongs. So well, anyway, let's make something else. Yeah, I'm gonna try tools and weapon. I'm gonna try to build a practice sword just to see what it does. Of course, it doesn't have any use yet, but let's just try it for fun. like I said earlier, there's gonna be a use for it later in the development. There's gonna be combat and such, some mob attacking our camps, and we will need sword to defend ourselves. Even though it just looks like a toy with wood, it doesn't look too threatening, but it's a sort of something. Yeah, it does take a while to make this shelter. So let's see now. So that's a sword. It looks crude, but it has a handle and a blade. So there's no use for it now, but eventually I guess it's gonna be used like the saw and the other tools. You can click it and promote someone to warrior or something. I just love the way she just picks it like it's a dangerous thing and she doesn't know what it's used for. So we just drop it there with the other stuff. Yeah, and I think now people are falling asleep, so let's make something else, I guess, just for the purpose of getting our carpenter to work. So let's make a meat bed. Like once again, you can't make comfy beds because there's no cloth resource available as of now. And come on, you just wake up. Well, you just don't want to, so let's finish this fence here. And I think there's a way to make some right angle with it, but it doesn't work very well, so I will just make a straight one. So it looks pretty. Oh, and I think now I know why he does not making the bed. It's because we're lacking in wood, so well, yeah, won't be a bad idea to get more of it. So yeah, we don't have anything else here, so let's get more wood. We're gonna pick a few trees around here. Well, let's get rid of these two. And why is that it? Let's get some berries too, in case they get hungry. So they're less needy than in the first part I showed, but they still get hungry and sleepy. Now they're just sleeping on the ground because our carpenter didn't make the beds yet. And let's see now. Because one thing in the game that was added, and yes, there's one here, are critters. And oh, look at him. He looks so fluffy. Oh, he's so cute. So we have a sheep here. Hello there. So don't be shy. They look so friendly and fluffy. Yeah, in the description, like they said, they're so fluffy. So we have sheeps now. It's one of the first critter added to the game. And oh, what you see there, the window is a error window. So right now, I just add this. You can see the description of the error, but I don't have any idea what it means. So I just close it. And I think that's about it. That's what was added in this version of Stonehearth. And they said there will be much more to come, and as they fix the mechanics and such, they will get more stuff in, so it will be very interesting from now on. But in the meantime, just stay tuned, and when I'm ready to show you some new stuff, I will make another video and put it here.